is an exciting day. I am headed to the prosthetist office to get my temporary leg. So stay tuned. Okay, quick disclaimer. This will especially make sense to the ladies. Ladies, I tried not one, but 2 different hair color sprays on the day of this appointment. It resulted in my hair being so stiff and difficult to comb through, and it's pretty much the reason for the bird's nest you see before you. Why did I do this, you may ask? Welcome to my amped up life. Now, back to the regularly scheduled program.
Russ had never heard of a cat head biscuit.
Like, yeah, I've heard of a cat head biscuit. I said,
What?
What is it? Hey, that don't even sound right. It's a cat head biscuit. Getting closer to God's country down here, baby.
We are here at the prosthetist office, and I'm just waiting to go back to get fitted for the temporary leg. So I'm going to show you guys around a little bit.
To get 25% off at the
How was the drive this morning?
Oh, it's not bad. Very nice day.
We're going to have you hop up here.
All right. I'm about to remove my shrinker sock from my residual limb, and you'll see that the limb has quite a bit of scarring from the accident. My knee also had very limited range of motion, and during this time I would wear a stump protector, which also caused decreased range of motion, and that's what you'll hear my prosthetist describing in just a moment.
All right, so give Sarah and Chassie a quick recap. So, motorcycle accident?
Yes, that is correct.
So, when I eval'd her, she had been kind of overly compliant. One of these stump protectors that our patients wear, she could barely bend the knee, which turned out to be a good outcome because now she's got her flexibility back. She was just too compliant, which happens. And if we could tell which patients were going to be compliant, which ones weren't, we'd probably say take it off a couple times a day and bend your knee, and then put it back on, right? Because you just put it on and wore it,
Right.
and lived in it.
Yeah.
And luckily, though, it wasn't a scarring issue. With you can see all the incision lines and everything. She had a pretty traumatic injury. So when I see that, I'm like, well, hopefully we don't have a bony block or something where she's not going to be able to bend the knee, which you can see now she is back in action. So this morning's visit and this afternoon's visit are going to be a little different. So we're not going to put lotion on this morning because I don't want this liner to slide around on you at all.
Okay.
When you put this liner on, so this is the one we casted you for at that fancy office I found in Lithonia.
Oh wow, it's kind of heavy.
Carry some weight.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
The idea with this is you're going to put lotion on because this material can be kind of abrasive. It can really grab you.
Okay.
So we always will have you put lotion on before you roll this onto your limb.
Okay.
And then the next step you will do is you'll flip it inside out like I just did. And we need to lubricate the inside so that you can roll it on. So in just a second we're going to roll this on. Before we do that, we need to lubricate it. So we'll set you up with just olive oil and water,
Okay.
nothing fancy. But this urethane does not slide on itself very well. So just put a little bit of that in there.
No, I was gonna ask, should I wear the shrinker as well with the?
No, this is going to go right on your skin.
No, okay.
When you're out of the leg, yes, you need to keep wearing the shrinker.
Okay.
So I'm just kind of getting this well coated. And then always try to have a towel or something waiting down here when you're putting this on at the house, because you can
Okay.
just kind of let the excess work its way out. And you're going to put this right against the end of your limb, and we're going to roll that up. So I want you to try to roll that up for me.
Okay.
You spun it around.
Yeah.
Drink that over. Clean you up here just a second. So the next thing we want to make sure is we don't have any air bubbles.
Okay.
So you're going to get in the habit of reaching down there with your hands and kind of pulling this up. Just by pulling that up against the end of your limb, you're going to see an air bubble pop up if there is one, which there's not. I can look and tell you that.
Okay.
And the last thing to do is I'm going to draw that a little off, because we don't need it anymore. That's it. So this afternoon, we'll put lotion on before we do that process. But again, right now I want it to grab onto you. Can you bend your knee a little bit? I want it to grab you so that it doesn't move around while we're casting. I'm going to have you scoot out onto the edge of the table a little bit more. Perfect. And then just like we did last visit, we're going to put some of this saran wrap on you. Top and wire there. Just move on us. So now we're going to mark some spots. Any spots that you've found that are kind of hot spots, or anything that makes you jump, or sensations, anything like that you're feeling when you're touching your limb?
Okay, about right where you are, right around in here, I've got some real pain
Okay.
in that area.
Does it feel like it's kind of like internal, like in the knee joint?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I thought it was a screw in there, but Dr. Reisman said
How about out here? Anything bothering you out here?
no. And then just down at the bottom, I mean, I don't know. It just feels like when I'm putting the stump flat on the surface, at the bottom, it just feels like it's not enough cushion down there.
I mean, like when are you bearing weight through the end of your stump?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay.
Not a lot.
Stop doing that.
Okay.
I don't want you doing that.
Okay. But I'm gonna have to do that though when I get the stump, when I get the prosthesis, right?
No, the prosthetic is what's called total surface bearing, so it's going to spread your body weight over the entire socket.
Oh, cool.
You're not-
Okay.
there's not a prosthetic design out there that has you walking on the end of the bone.
Nice.
So we want to keep you,
Off of that.
perfectly balanced. You'll have contact, but you're not going to be like end bearing like what you were just explaining, because it's painful, not comfortable.
It is, okay. Well, that is good to know. And this is going to be sent off for the carbon fiber.
No, today we're going to make the test socket in the back of the office and see you this afternoon. This doesn't get sent off anymore. It's all done in-house.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but you'll be in a clear test socket for the next couple of weeks at least before we go to the finished product.
I see, to make sure that it fits and
Exactly.
there's no issues.
Yep, because once we laminate carbon fiber, that's what you get.
Right, okay.
So chassis, we do this in what's called a 3-stage cast. So we lay this up in 3 different steps. And we're going to have her leg in a certain position in each of those steps so we can kind of track what her anatomy does. Can I get you to put a finger right there for me, Kim? Thanks.
This is a nice office, by the way. That's kind
Thank you.
Neat
I'm sure
spot.
Steve would love to hear that.
And this is so that the prosthetic moves with her normal body.
Yeah, it's just so it tracks with some of the bones in the knee, because your knee kind of takes on, it kind of changes shape as it goes through flexion. So what you'll see here, let's make sure. Yeah, I was just gonna make sure I was ready. You're already on it. Perfect. So this is just to make sure, so when you flex your knee, your condyles really stick out. So we want to make sure that we track each of those motions. Thank you. Right. So, probably gonna get your black pants a little dusty. I apologize.
of right.
So we'll try to get this above that line. You put a finger on that for me. Perfect. Just hold this nice and snug. Sarah, I'm gonna have you. Sarah, can you come over here and help me lift your leg up for me, Kim? Just hold those two there. Nice and snug so she doesn't have to. You can be hands free now, Kim. All right, we're gonna bend that knee as far as you can. Bend, bend, bend. Okay, now relax your leg. Just relax your leg and let me hold it. Okay, here you go. So we're tracking what this bone does in flexion, and we're also tracking out a little bone on the outside of your calf, your fibular head, that pulls back when you flex. So we're kind of creating a channel for it to move inside the socket.
be able to bend back like this while, is this enough right here to be able to?
Yeah, this isn't affecting your range of motion at all.
Okay, so
The casting is totally separate from anything motion related inside the socket.
okay,
We're doing this to capture some of the skeletal anatomy.
I got it.
What you're kind of referring to would be like socket trim lines.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
again,
yeah.
Right now, your active range of motion, what you're able to do is the only limiting
What
factor.
I can do,
And that's going
right.
to continue to get better.
Yeah.
Putting this big bulky liner on you today, it's harder again, right? Because we added some material that's going to
Yeah,
resist.
it is.
That's
Yeah.
a matter of building your muscle strength back up.
Wow. Yeah,
Which you've got. I mean, you were going to look back in 2 weeks and it's going to be like,
Oh,
remember how
yeah?
stiff it was on day
What?
one?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that will change.
Okay. Cool.
Run just another minute and we'll get the next step done. Last visit.
So now what is this one?
This
It
is
goes
just
over the whole
just
body.
tying everything together.
Okay. Now is this the same material as just what's used when you like break your bone and you put on a cast?
Back in like the Civil War, they used fiberglass now for the most part, but
The stuff that we put on the end of it when we send them out on a check socket is what it
Okay.
Plaster of Paris.
Okay.
That's what this is.
yeah, it's a variation of these are plaster bandages, and then we use a
Okay.
molding plaster in the back. True plaster of Paris, I'm not sure. You can get it. I know like
At the hardware store.
right. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
we get this from
It's
you
like
know
cement back then.
construction supply yards essentially.
But it looked very similar, which is why I asked how it was. Okay.
All right. Did any better? No. All right.
Oh, as far as getting them.
Somebody's got to hold those two for me. You got those two pieces?
That's really. That's
Right
where I
over
feel,
here?
yeah,
Okay.
right there. That's where I feel a lot of right in there. Yep.
And we'll have to. This will be flexible material on the finish. I'm just trying to get a good imprint of your kneecap for the model that we're going to use in the back, but it won't be pressing on you like I am. We'll be spreading that pressure out. I'll try to leave you alone. more than anything here, we're capturing any
The front.
contours on the shin, and we're capturing where that bone is in its normal position when the leg's straight.
Okay.
Look at there.
I'm gonna have you reach in here, pull up on that liner for me. Just try not to grab it with your fingernails. So both hands, get as far down in there as you can, and pull it up towards you. Pull. It's coming.
Woo! Hold me up here.
I have an uncanny ability not to pull people off the table, I promise.
That's good suction.
I'm telling you.
That's a good cast.
Good. That's good. Wow. Let me just look at this. Ooh, it's warm. Man, I didn't know it was gonna be like.
It's just the chemicals reacting.
Oh, really?
And
That's
setting off.
wow. Here's an up close, slow motion view of the inside of the cast. And basically where the blue is that going to be where it's cut?
Kind of. Those are, more than anything, those are landmarks so that I know where parts are on your limb
Okay.
when we make the socket. But we do use some of those for, oh, sorry.
Uh-oh. That's the side view.
So it's just the way to get it the tightest.
So we're going to take this off now and put
Okay.
your shrinker back on.
Okay.
Did you bring both shrinkers with you today?
No.
I'm going to give you a second one. I'm going to have you wear both while you're going.
Really?
Just to be safe, that way you go out and...
But I did bring the stump protector.
Okay, I'm going to put 2 of these on you though, because a basket of feta fries, a lot of salt, you can come back and you're a totally different person in a few hours.
Okay.
You're gonna wonder where they've been your whole life.
Oh wow, I cannot wait.
Come on now. You can't live in this town and not eat there.
What is Weaver D's?
Soul food.
All right, so it's the original soul food in this town. Instead of like food for the soul,
Yeah.
it is the original
Where is it?
downtown.
Thank you.
And he, gosh, old man passed away several years ago, I
Did he?
believe, but his kids still keep it going.
Keep it going.
Mhm.
What was it?
It's-
Automatic for the people?
It's
was there?
famous, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's famous. Weaver D's. And when College Game Day came here for a Georgia game, that's where they went. Weaver D's. It was
Wow.
because it was just famous.
Yeah. I think they're saying is automatic for the people. So yeah, we've got several places to try to get stuff in for lunch and dinner.
We are off for lunch and then it's back, and hopefully I'll have a temporary leg at that point in time. Until next time, take care. Please be sure to comment, like, subscribe, and click the notification bell, and check out part 1 of this video series.